Contest time. It's contest time. My man Hero Hunter has just had another contest because I guess he's at, I don't know, 5,000 subs or something insane like that. Very deserving guy. He has a huge wealth of knowledge, great collection, beautiful blue comic book room where he does all his videos, and just has some awesome books. If you guys haven't subbed to him, definitely check him out. He's basically at like Illuminati style popularity these days. I'm pretty sure they've contacted him now and he's probably under their thumb. So if you guys are okay with supporting Illuminati, then I would say go ahead and sub. If not, don't sub, but just watch his videos anyways because there's still some good information there. What he's looking for in his contest here is sort of more rare, obscure books, maybe stuff he doesn't know. And the guy's got a wealth of knowledge, so it's hard to find stuff that he doesn't know. But I'll show off what I got. I don't have a ton of obscure, sort of hard to find stuff, but I'll go through some of my stuff that maybe will educate you guys a little bit. So this is Saga. Everyone knows this book, Saga #1, and this is signed by Brian K. Vaughan. I'd love to get it signed by Fiona Staples, but she seems to not be at a lot of shows and things like that. So she's a Calgary girl, but I don't know. She doesn't seem to be at a lot of Canadian shows or anything. I would love to get this signed by her, but no. But if you guys haven't read Saga, it's an incredible series. Sort of, I would say like Brian K. Vaughan's best series so far, and obviously #1 first print, which was a fairly low print run, I think. So obviously harder to find in high grade. This is probably like a 9.6 or 9.4. It's also got the certificate of authenticity. What else? This is Saga of Swamp Thing #25. This is the first cameo appearance of John Constantine, and this book's gone up a lot of value since the show has come out. And this is the 95-cent price variant, so this was sold in Canada originally and priced with a Canadian price tag. All right, this is Marvel .1. This came out in 2011, I believe, but it was 2012 previews. So it goes through a few different series. It goes through the Scarlet Spider series that came with Kane. It goes through, I think, the first, the Nova series. And the Nova series, it shows off Sam Alexander, who's the current Nova. It's his first appearance. But also what this has, which makes it really interesting, is a preview of the Age of Ultron. So if you know Spider-Man in the Age of Ultron, it was during Superior Spider-Man. But this came out way before. So the Spider-Man who's in this book is Superior Spider-Man, even though he wasn't announced or anything yet. So that makes this the first appearance of Superior Spider-Man. So that's a pretty obscure one if you're into that. And this is the variant. It's a wraparound cover variant. I don't have it wrapped around, but... and this is the main cover, the normal cover. I found this one in a dollar bin. So they are around, and it's kind of one of those, if you're a stickler and you are a big Superior Spider-Man fan, it's a good one to have. This is Battle Scars #1, and this is the first appearance of Cheese, who is a soldier whose name is Agent Coulson. Obviously quite popular from the show, but it also has the first appearance of Nick Fury Jr., who's the current Black Nick Fury, who we know from the movie universe and everything. But this is the first of him in 616. This is Silver Surfer #34. Fairly easy book to find. There's a lot of these around, I find. Beautiful cover. And this is the return of Thanos. So Thanos, he was kind of around in the 70s and I guess disappeared for a long time. No one used him, and then they brought him back for the Silver Surfer series in the 80s. So yeah, awesome cover. And the beginning, this series has a whole bunch of Thanos stories. This also has, if you get number 44, this is 34. I don't have 44 yet, but it is the first appearance of the Infinity Gauntlet. This was featured in one of Lightning's early videos. If you guys watch his, this is Action Comics 275. And this is the first time that Superman uses his laser vision, which is obviously used quite often now. It's funny because they're in these earlier stages, they were always doing random things with his powers. but I guess this is the first time he used his laser vision. And this one is like not the best copy. The cover's detached and everything, but good book to keep your eye out for because it's not in the guide or anything like that, unless it's, I haven't read the most recent guide, but it hasn't been in the past. So Simpsons comics, this one is relatively cheap and fairly easy to find. It does have a poster in it, so if you do find it, check for the poster. But this is not the first Simpsons comic. This is the first Simpsons comic. This is like a Bart Simpson special from the 90s with Bartman on the cover. And this one's polybagged. So these are also, I've seen these for cheap around too, and no one really knows that this is the first Simpsons comic. So if, like me, you're a big Simpsons fan, it's definitely worth a pickup. And that was Peter Parker, the YouTuber who showed me this one, so shout out to him. This is called Fallout All Roads. It's the Fallout New Vegas comic book. So there was like a special edition of the game you could get, and it came with this comic book, which I didn't get that edition, but I started getting into comics, and I really like Fallout, and so I decided to grab this one when I heard about it. So this is just a little trade paperback. It's written by the guy who wrote the original game, Chris Avellone. So it's an okay story and interesting art, but it's not like the greatest, but if you're a fan, which I am, it's worth having. And these books go for like 20 bucks online. Or at least they used to. I don't know what they do now, but that's probably my most obscure book. This is like a little trade paperback. And lastly, this is Detective Comics 441. This features, besides just a beautiful cover, this features the first appearance of Detective Bullock. I can't remember if they call him Harvey Bullock in this, but he's basically just a detective who's Batman sort of stepping onto his case and getting in his way, and he kind of doesn't like him. But he's a scruffy detective named Harvey Bullock, so, or is it just Bullock? I don't know. But a lot of people think of this as like the first appearance of Harvey Bullock, even though he wasn't really developed after this. He's sort of just a side character. But if you're looking for an obscure key of Batman, Detective Comics 441 is a good one. So I think that's going to be it, guys. Thank you for watching, and congratulations on the subs, Hero Hunter. And you bought a house. You said you're going to stop buying comics, but you're still going apparently. So good on you, and good luck with the contest. If I win the contest, I don't even really need any of those books that badly. So feel free to send them to someone else. I just wanted to submit because I thought it was a cool topic and gives me a chance to talk about some different books in my collection. So thanks for doing the contest, man. You're way more generous than I am, and we'll catch you later. Bye.